Welcome to the channel. Welcome to post the match analysis as we look to break down the 6 key points we learnt about Chelsea's win against 10-man Brighton and how significant it could be going forward. First things first, take a minute or two to hit the subscribe button to support this young channel's growth. Turn on the bell icon not to miss a single update whenever a new video drops on the channel and be at the forefront to get notified. Give me a cumulative 100 likes to boost the video's reach, leave a comment to keep the conversation flowing, and finally watch the video till the end to get all the relevant information. With that said and done, let's get into it. The Blues' attack sparkled with 2 summer signings and 1 January addition making a strong impression. Chelsea's attacking stars have been, and will continue to be, a talking point. There are seemingly a million of them, after all. The club has gone crazy, signing attackers left, right and center with seemingly little regard as to how the puzzle pieces will fit. That'll be one of Mauricio Pochettino's big jobs, assembling that attack. On Saturday night against Brighton, though, 3 key members of that attack dazzled with goals, making quite a statement as the Blues' preseason rolls on. Mykhailo Mudryk, Nicholas Jackson and Christopher Kunku all got on the scoresheet in Chelsea's 4-3 win over Brighton, a match that proved remarkably end-to-end considering the fact that Brighton went down to 10 men with half an hour remaining. Conor Gallagher was the 4th member of Chelsea to get a goal, but, make no mistake, this day was all about Chelsea's attackers. The Blues' midfield often struggled, with one potential solution to their problems left out of Brighton's squad. And their defense was cut open a bit too easily by a Brighton team that was down a man. Those problems are a bit easier to sort out as preseason goes on. The overarching issue for Chelsea has been a horrible lack of goals, with that issue dooming them last season. It's early, of course, but it appears there are a few more in this group, with signings from both this season and last looking set to play a big part. Let's have a dig at 6 things we learned about the match against Brighton. 1. Kunku was clinical even with minimal chances. Chelsea waited quite some time for Christopher Kunku, and it seems the French star was worth that wait. Kunku has spent the past few years terrorizing the Bundesliga, prompting Chelsea to spend £53 million, $68 million, to sign him from RB Leipzig this summer after months and months of rumors. His arrival was met with some questions. Where would Chelsea find a spot for yet another attacker? The answer seems to be simple: wherever they can. Kunku's versatility is what makes him so special. He can play on the wing, as a 10 or as a number 9. So far during this tour, he's started at striker, and the results have been solid. After scoring in a cameo against Wrexham, Kunku would, of course, face a bigger test against Brighton. He passed, scoring a nifty little flick of a shot to level the scoreline in the first half. Kunku looks like he'll have plenty of goals in him if the Blues do indeed use him up top, but he isn't the only player vying for minutes at striker. 2. Jackson's hold-up play and link-up is the Harry Kane-type Chelsea needed badly. Kunku appears to have some competition here. Nicholas Jackson looks like he's for real. After providing an assist in the US opener against Wrexham, the new arrival provided another in this one before scoring a goal of his own. It was another solid display for the ex-Villarreal man, who is looking like a really smart signing already. 2 games into his Chelsea career, Jackson is proving to be a player that can make things happen in front of goal. Chelsea, of course, can use that, having lacked that sort of cutting edge for some time. Jackson, so far, has looked better than expected, and, on this form, he'll have a bigger role to play this season than many could have envisioned. 3. Mudryk gets the attacking link he's been yearning for from Nicholas Jackson. Could anyone have used that goal more than Mudryk? He's taken a lot of stick since his Chelsea arrival, weighed down by his own price tag and Chelsea's own missteps. There's a reason they paid a hefty for the Ukrainian though, and this was why. What a finish it was from Mudryk, who found the back of the net just moments after Van Heck's dismissal. Combining with new signing Nicholas Jackson, Mudryk smashed a right-footed shot from just outside of the box, leaving Bart Verbruggen helpless as Chelsea took the lead. Mudryk was, quite obviously, thrilled with his moment of magic, likely because he needed it more than just about anyone. He failed to score in his first 17 Chelsea appearances last season, and he'll have surely seen the narrative around him shift because of it. This one won't count for much in the grand scheme of things, but it surely will mean a lot to Mudryk, who will hope to build on this one going forward. For it, Chelsea has a lot to work on defensively against aerial balls and set pieces. There's an argument to be made against showing off a strong set-piece sequence in pre-season. It may be best to save such plays for the Premier League campaign. Any advantage is a good advantage, and there's no advantage better than the element of surprise. And that's what happened to Chelsea on Saturday. They were surprised. Brighton unleashed a perfect set-piece against them, one that was as smooth as any you'll see at any point during the season. The routine was picture-perfect. A short corner to Solly March cut back to Billy Gilmour, followed by a looped ball to the back post to Kaoru Mitoma. The Japanese star's header back across the box left Danny Welbeck with a simple finish. 1-0 Brighton. It was as well worked as you could get. Even in mid-season form, Chelsea may not have stopped it. Roberto De Zerbi and Brighton have flexed it in pre-season and, based on this result, will likely see it again. 5. Colwell's long-range passing is top-notch despite conceding a silly penalty in the last 10 minutes of the game. Both Chelsea and Brighton are dealing with speculation surrounding one of their young stars. On the Chelsea side, Levi Colwill, the talented young defender who started in this one. His passing range was on full display and, aside from a late foul on Joao Pedro to concede a penalty, he was otherwise good. It was a big mistake from the young defender, but this is pre-season, after all. And for Brighton, Moises Caicedo, who was left out of the team for this one. The midfielder only recently joined up with the team and, as a result, was not named to the squad. The two sides are, of course, linked with the other's player. Caicedo is seen as the ideal midfield signing for Chelsea, who could certainly use a player of his caliber. Colwill, on the other hand, has been linked with a move to Brighton after spending last season there on loan. Both are players to watch as the summer wears on, and both will certainly remain talking points for the other side until their futures are sorted. 6. Cesare Casadei was a headache to Brighton, leading to Van Hecke being sent off after taking down the young Italian, earning himself a second yellow card and consequently being sent off. It wasn't the way he'll have wanted to exit, down the tunnel for an early shower. It was a nightmare night for Jan-Paul Van Hecke, a player that will have been eager to prove himself to De Zerbi this pre-season. The 23-year-old defender made 13 total appearances last season after spending the first 2 years of his Brighton stay out on loan. This, though, wasn't the impression he wanted to make. Having been handed a yellow earlier in the match, Van Hecke's foul on Cesare Casadei earned him a dismissal, leaving Brighton with 10 men for the final 30 minutes. It wasn't what any team would have wanted. No team wants to play with or against 10 men in pre-season, although, thankfully, it didn't impact the game too much as Brighton really did go for it. Neither team will have been happy with the defender's dismissal, but no one will be more frustrated than Van Hecke himself. That's all for now. If you loved the video, consider hitting that like button. Take this video to over 100 likes. Leave down an opinion concerning your thoughts. Stay tuned for more upcoming videos by turning on the bell icon as we deliver these videos on a daily basis. Thanks for watching and your massive support. See you later with another video. Bye bye.